Now put yourself in their shoes for a moment. You're hunting a serial bank robber. You know he's in a silver Nissan with stolen plates. You know he's possibly armed and dangerous, and in possession of a large amount of money that is not his. Now also keep in mind, you know he's wanted by multiple agencies in the state of California and may do anything to avoid capture. The question isn't just, can we find him? The question is, can we catch and apprehend him safely? Richardson and Liu flew down Mission Street, heading toward the freeway. Webb's pattern suggested he'd use California Interstate 280. It offered multiple escape routes, led directly toward San Francisco or down the peninsula toward San Jose. If he got on that freeway with even a 5-minute head start, he could vanish into the sprawl of the Bay Area, ditch the car, switch vehicles, and be gone. They were heading south on Junipero Serra Boulevard, near the intersection with Palmetto Avenue, when Liu spotted it. A silver Nissan, exiting from northbound 280, merging onto Junipero Serra. "That's him," Richardson said. "That's got to be him." They pulled a quick U-turn, cutting off multiple oncoming cars to catch back up to what they believed to be the suspect vehicle. They needed to confirm the plate before making their move. One wrong car, and they'd not only lose their suspect, but potentially traumatize an innocent driver with a felony stop. Liu accelerated, closing the distance. They pulled in behind the Sentra at a red light. Richardson saw that plate was a match to the stolen vehicle and immediately updated dispatch of their location. Within seconds, 3 more unmarked units converged on their location. They had to move fast, but they had to be careful. They didn't know if Webb was armed. They didn't know if he'd run. They didn't know what he was capable of when cornered. They still had the element of surprise on their side because Webb did not know he was being surrounded by unmarked vehicles while waiting at the light. The light turned green. Webb started moving. The detective units converged on his vehicle and boxed him in. One in front, one behind, one on each side. Webb pulled over, just like that. No chase, no drama. The man who had robbed banks across 4 states, who had evaded capture for months, who had just walked out of one bank with nearly $5,000 in cash, he simply stopped. The detectives approached with weapons drawn, shouting commands. "Hands up! Exit the vehicle! Get on the ground!" Webb complied with every instruction, calm, almost eerily calm. As Detective Liu handcuffed him, Richardson approached the driver's side of the Sentra. The door was still open, and there, stuffed into the door compartment, was a massive stack of $100 bills. Just sitting there, loose. Easy to see. Next to the cash, a white card with red lettering. Sophia Martinez would later identify that card as the demand note Webb had shown her at the bank, the note that said simply, "Robbery." But here's what made Richardson's blood run cold. As she looked into the vehicle, she saw clothes, multiple disguises, wigs, glasses, different jackets. This wasn't the car of someone who'd committed one crime. This was a mobile operations center for a professional criminal. And then it hit her. If this car had been used in the Millbrae robbery, what other evidence could be inside of the vehicle? They photographed everything exactly as they found it, being careful not to contaminate the scene. Then they had the Sentra towed back to the police department's vehicle impound. Richardson knew they needed a search warrant and was able to get one signed by a judge within the hour. Back at the station, Detective Marcus Chen took the lead on interviewing Webb. Chen was a veteran interrogator, trained in the Reed technique and behavioral analysis. If anyone could get Webb talking, it was him. Chen read Webb his Miranda rights. Webb waived his rights. He wanted to talk, and talk he did. "Yeah, I did it," Webb said, his voice flat, emotionless. "I robbed the Pacific Trust this morning. I robbed the Bay Valley and Millbrae last month, too. Just like that. No lawyer. Just a confession." But Chen pushed further. "Marcus, we found the car. We know you've been living out of it. Where are your other vehicles?" "Other vehicles?" Chen was fishing, but Webb took the bait. "I've got 3 cars," Webb said. "White Chevy HHR, plate 5ZN, white Toyota Scion, plate 7TX. Both in Burlingame. I've been living out of them. And a blue Toyota Scion in Los Angeles, plate 8LA. Chen leaned forward. "What's in the blue Scion, Marcus?" Webb smiled. "The clothes I wore for the Millbrae job.